Hello, Pagan Perspective viewers. You are here today with me, Dahlia, on the Saturday Subslot. Yeah, Saturday Subslot. Hi guys, today we're talking about souls and what do we believe a soul is. The question comes from TheRitzyMuffin. Sorry about that. Let me double check. Yes, the question comes from TheRitzyMuffin, and I'm just going to read off real quick what she asked. What do you think a soul is? Do animals and plants have souls? And how do souls play into reincarnation or whatever we believe? What do you believe? She's asking, what do you believe? And it does seem like I've talked about this topic specifically a lot lately. There was the one topic here that was on the Pagan Perspective that the mains covered a few weeks ago about. So that was what I decided to do with my own video on the topic of souls experiencing mortality on my own personal channel. The topic of souls and reincarnation and our experiences have been mostly present in my spiritual expansion lately. So what is a soul to me? My soul is a energy source, an astral being, a floaty, carefree, perfect personality. What I am as far as my personality, I do believe it reflects my soul. And even though aspects of my personality have changed, there is still the core fundamental being that I am. And I believe that that is my soul, an energy form. That's my soul. Do I believe animals have souls? Yes, I do. And going along with that whole reincarnation aspect, at first when I was considering reincarnation as a real or not real thing, I thought that's just ridiculous. Why would we be a bug or a caterpillar, an animal? It didn't really make any sense to me, but then I started to think about it. It's about our soul having this experience. So why not want to know what the experience of a caterpillar's life would be like? Experience what it would be like to be a dog or a cat or a wolf or the vast microorganism ecosystem involved. Why would we not want to know what it would be like to live within that split second? It's about the mortality, people. It's about what we want to experience during this mortality. Plants having souls, I do believe in that as well. I think that I would like to do a little more research on that doctor, scientist person who was able to show where he had cut a leaf off, and through the photography, the part of the leaf that had been cut off was still residually there. There was a residual effect of the leaf looking whole. So when a person loses a limb, there's the whole debate whether they are really feeling their foot itch and they have no longer have a foot, because it's still part of their soul that, you know, their body is, their soul's still there, but the body's been cut type of thing. So I do believe that we have souls. I did want to, while watching some of the subs, I had, they provoked in me thought, which I was like, well, wait a minute, if I believe this, then how do I believe that, and how does that make sense, and how do I make it work? So I kind of was like, what do I do? So I started to think again on learning from this experience. As our souls, how I believe our souls already know it all. They wow, bunnies, baby bunnies eating a banana. Okay, sorry, that's totally... Kaylin's in here watching stuff on YouTube. Oh my god. Distractions.
Yes.
So, our souls learning for this experience? I believe that our souls don't need this experience to learn anything new, because, as I believe, once we die and our spirit leaves our body, we return to source and we regain all consciousness from the past, present, and future throughout all universes. However, if I'm able to look at the word learning as just now during our physical existence and how learning ties in with reincarnation, we are learning now to expand on enlightenment. When we focus on the learning aspect of it, this kind of goes into old soul versus new soul. If I am an old soul, I think that I would be able to look at my existence here on earth in a very open-minded, socially liberal, accepting way. Acceptance of all the different concepts that are debatable with spiritual groups saying gays and lesbians bad, how the Mormon religion taught that being black was the mark of Cain, so they were bad, and how, you know, women's oppression, Native Americans genocide. An old soul would be able to look at those things and be like, this is not right. This is wrong. We need to fix this. We need to solve this problem. We need to make this existence better. And in trying to overcome all of these challenges, which we have in so many ways, throughout our human existence here on this planet, we have reached a certain level of maturity as a species. We have been able to transcend certain aspects. However, there are still those people who have not been able to transcend those type of aspects. And I believe that those are new souls because they're babies. They're learning. They don't know yet. Yes, they know everything, past, present, and in future to this point. But as Megan suggested, the learning experience here, and this is how I bring it into my concept of thought, the learning experience, an old soul is able to take that and expand different avenues of their being, not just spiritually, but just who they are as a person. Being more accepting and tolerant and whatnot. But a new soul is still learning how to live this mortal existence. So, and there is the veil of forgetfulness by entering into this existence from our spirits into mortality. So we have forgotten a great deal. And so baby spirit hasn't gotten to that point yet of learning in this existence how to expand past that intolerant, hateful, oppressive way. All right, let's see. Now, just some personal experiences that have been going on here and why I do believe that we have souls. And Megan brought up a really good point. She had said something along the lines of, when we have that moment throughout our physical existence now where we meet someone and we are so drawn to them, it's like we've known them before. And that really hit home because I've been having a little bit of a doubtful, I've been doubting myself, where I know I'm not very well versed in meditation. Practice makes perfect. I get to a certain part of my meditative practice where I'm actually able to, like, woo, I'm doing it, but then I'll notice I do it and my body will spasm and I will lose that concentration. So through my meditation, I've been trying to get to a point where I can remember my past lives. Be able to do an astral projection or a spirit travel where I would be able to remember these things. And I started to doubt myself because I'm not getting to that point. And it's been months now, but I know that it could just not be that I'm just not ready yet. I'm not there yet. It's not going to happen yet. But when she said that about being able to feel that connection to soul bonds, I was just like, okay, this has happened to me. I have had a physical experience during this existence that I remember as a young child meeting a boy when we were at a hotel on a family vacation. He was down at the pool, and my sisters felt the same way. We met this boy, and it was just like he was our brother. Like we've known him, we have met him before. It was just the weirdest experience, and he said that he felt that way too, because I even said, it's like I know you. I know who you are. It's like we've met before, and I know I haven't met you. I've never seen you before in my life. So it was a really fun experience, and having been reminded that of Megan, and being able to relive that memory again and know that shouldn't doubt myself, that it is real. Don't doubt that you haven't had a past life just because you haven't been able to meditate to that point to get to see your past life in an astral projection. You will get there eventually, because that is a reaffirmation of our souls having this bond. And even though that individual did not become my soul mate as Frank has, that individual is special. I've known that spirit before, and I don't know how or what aspect. Maybe I killed him in a past life, or maybe he killed me, or maybe we were brother and sister, maybe we were neighbors. I don't know, maybe we ran in a wolf pack together. I don't know, but I do know that feeling was real, that experience was real. Knowing that person and actually feeling that person's soul was a real experience for me. I do believe in soulmates, and I really liked how, just being able to have these thoughts, watching the other subs videos really brings about this excitement in my spirit, my own expansion of my spiritual growth. It brings about this excitement because I'm able to reflect objectively on what it is that you guys are saying, and what everyone here on the pagan community on YouTube has been able to say and guide. Even though some people might be restrictive and say, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to learn something from these people, and I have been able to say, I don't agree with what you're saying 100%. I can reflect on what you've said and get it to make sense for how I believe, but I don't have to agree with anything, any authority, because like Mandy Moon said, we are not the authority. We just are giving you our personal experiences and our own beliefs. And that's why the pagan perspective is so wonderful, because, I mean, just if you go back, and this is going to be a little bit of a Yuletide reflection, if you go back and look at my very first video, my audition video for the pagan perspective, how short my hair was. I mean, it came up to here. And not that I'm using hair as like a spiritual expression here, but my hair has grown considerably since a year ago at the beginning of this experience with being here on the pagan perspective. And at that point, I was so young and so new in this spiritual experience. And with what I had researched and learned then, yeah, I'm a heathen. Yes, I'm a witch. Yes, I'm all this other stuff that's going on. I'm a druid. I'm a spiritualist. I'm a naturalist. I'm all of these things, because we're all connected within this growth of enlightenment. And I just kind of wanted to reflect on that a little bit, as it is the end of this year. We are done. Yuletide is here. The sun will be extending itself back up into the horizon. It's no longer going to sit dormant. We have this beautiful land around us going to become fertile again within the spring months. And it's a little, I guess, I don't want to say challenging, but that's how I guess that's how I justify that I'm an old soul, even though I can't remember my past lives. because I'm able to expand upon this existence and be able to look at it for all the beauty that it holds, and all the contrasts and all the symbolisms and all the synchronicity that this life holds as a reality of my spiritual existence. So I guess that's all, and I think I did pretty good. I enjoy the seasonal changes that you are experiencing, whichever hemisphere you are on, southern and northern hemisphere. Megan had said that she had her seasons doing what they were supposed to do and getting some snow. Our seasons are cold and dry. I'm really worried because we haven't gotten any rain yet. Very little bit of rain a few weeks ago, but we need more. We need some more rain. So I think we're going to be going and doing a little family rain ritual tonight, because it's
raining here a little bit because of the clouds right now.
Well, the way the clouds are going, we got some wind coming, but no rain. So we are going to go out there and do a little family thing to get some rain going. So we'll see how that works. All right, everyone, enjoy your seasons of change. Enjoy your sun's rise back into the sky. Yuletide blessings, and goodbye.